Hello to my Math 100 students. This is your instructor, Mrs. Thomas, and today we are going to start on section 4.6, multiplying polynomials. We're going to use the FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last. I'll show you a quick method, squaring a binomial, and we're going to conjugate binomials as well. So let's get started. All right, the first set of directions just say to multiply. So we've been doing this in sections 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, and 4.5. Let's start with A. 5a squared b cubed times 6a cubed b to the fourth power. So let's start with our timetables. 5 times 6 is 30. And now we need to add our exponents. So I'm looking at a squared and a to the third power, a cubed. So we want to add our exponents, okay? So 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, we talked about that rule also. Next, let's go to the next variable, which is b cubed, or b to the third power, times b to the fourth power. So we want to add our exponents, okay? So 3 plus 4 is 7. So the answer is 30, a to the fifth power, b to the seventh power. Let's try another example. Negative 15p cubed q squared times 5p cubed q squared, okay? We're going to start with our timetables. Negative 5, negative 15 times 5 is negative. Good, I hope you said 75. That was perfect. Okay. Now let's go to the variable p and get a total. So if I have p cubed times p cubed, I want to add my exponents. So that gives me 3 plus 3 is 6. So p to the sixth power. Now let's move to our variable q. Q squared times q squared, so 2 plus 2 is 4. Negative 75p to the sixth power, q to the fourth power. C, 3a squared times 3a squared minus 5a. So let's do the distributive property. Let's do distributive property. So I want to take, in essence, 3a squared times 3a squared, just breaking it up so that you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. 3a squared times negative 5a. So I'm just taking the 3a squared to the 3a squared and then to the negative 5a, step by step. 3 times 3 gives me 9. A to the fourth power, good. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay. Next, a positive times a negative is a negative. 3 times 5 is 15. A to the, so this is squared and this is to the first power, okay? So 2 plus 1 is 3. So your answer is 9a to the fourth power minus 15a cubed, okay? Let's do another example. Negative 2xz squared times 2x minus 3z plus 2z squared. So we are going to use the distributive property. We're going to distribute it all the way through. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Okay, I have an x on the outside, I have an x on the inside, so x times x is x squared, or 1. This is the first power, and so is this one. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, I have z to the second power on the outside, but I don't have a z here, so I just bring it straight down. Next, a negative times a negative is a positive. 2 times 3 is 6. I have 1 x on the outside. I have no x's here, so I just bring down the x that I have. Next, I have z to the second power, so I have 2 z's on the outside. I have 1 z on the inside, so total, I have 3. Okay. A negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 2 is 4. I have an x on the outside. I have no x's here, but I have just 1. Okay, total. Now I'm going to z squared times z squared. 2 plus 2 is 4, and this is your answer. Okay. Next, Let's do the FOIL method. First, outer, inner, last. First, outer, inner, last. Okay? So when I say first, I mean here. Okay? I mean these two. And let me highlight as I go to help guide you. Okay, first, okay? So 3x times 2x is 6x to the second power. Remember, 3 times 2 is 6. 1x here, 1x here, a total of 2, okay? The outer, so now I'm gonna take my 3x and take it to the outside. Okay. 3x times -3. So a positive times a negative is a negative. Okay. Bring it negative so you can see everything that I did in blue. Okay. So that is 9x. Because I don't have 1x. None here, 1 here. Bring it down. Okay. That's outer. So first, and then outer. Okay. The next is inside, inner. Inner. 4 times 2x, so that's a positive times a positive is a positive. 2 times 4 is 8, and I bring down my x. Next, I will multiply 4 times -3 is -12. And combine your like terms. And -x plus x is -x minus 12.